It's okay, Keesha. I know. It is okay. I need some rest. I do. But I do need you to know this, that even the words that Ollie spoke to me didn't hurt me as much as last night. And I'm very fond of you. And I just didn't know what to do. I felt very alone and isolated for once in this game. You know,
I just didn't understand why you made that dress comment. I was like, why would she say that?
I swear to you,
I just didn't.
The context
I didn't hear you say it.
It was unjust. It was funny. I was laughing. I was getting ready. I said, Ollie, come, I was getting ready to catch him as he was going to the storage room. I was like, yeah. You just kissing her ass as you want to wear one of her dresses. And I said it was unjust. I was like just getting up from the table, moving on along, trying to go catch Ollie. And if I said it and it offended you, that wasn't my intention. And I apologize.
It did, because I just didn't understand why you would say something like that.
But like I said, it was so unjust, and I was laughing when I was saying it, and I got up and moved on along, and have you ever said something and you didn't even think twice? And then somebody brings you, and you're like, oh, okay, I guess I said that, and it came out like that. I'm sorry. And that's exactly what happened.
I have to go to bed, guys. No, y'all can talk. I'm just saying, I got to stay in here.
Okay.
All right.
I don't care if you stay in here.
It was unjust, but I'm sorry. Again, I said it upstairs. I apologize. I didn't know I offended you like that. I'm sorry.
Well, I just want you to know I'm not a mean person.
But people can also tweak it a little to make it come out more so than what it is. Believe me, I know. I said it. I stand by saying it. I apologize if it came out back to you in a negative way. I know what I meant, and that wasn't it. And I apologize to you upstairs last night, and I apologize to you again. And I can say I'm sorry. I don't have any problems with saying I'm sorry when I know I've hurt somebody or, I've said something that I shouldn't have said. I've seen your wardrobe. I think you're fine. You've got more name brands than most people could even imagine.
I know, it wasn't that. It was just, I was like, why would she say that? Why would she even say that? Because you know how everybody is around here. Can't make those kind of comments.
You can't.
Right now.
You can't. And
I
learned my lesson. Not that I only have a couple more days, so ain't too much I can do. I'm just going to try to not make any waves and just go on about my way, But don't think that by me making that comment that I was trying to hurt you. I'm sorry if it made you feel bad. And don't think that, I don't care for you as a person. I'm very fond of you. And if I wasn't, when you told me to never talk to you again last night, I don't think it would have affected me the way it did if I didn't care about you or didn't like you, period. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's like the ones that you're closest with, when they say something like that, you're like devastated. But the people you don't care about, you're like, fuck you. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I appreciate you just coming in, and I was going to give you some time. I was going to talk to you before I left. I could not leave this house in a sane manner without at least speaking to you before I left. Whether it's just to get a fuck you out of you or...
No, I just, that's the hardest thing in here is the way everybody treats each other. It's not everybody else. I mean, it can't affect, I can't control everybody else, but I can
only control myself. Right. And I didn't control myself, and I'm sorry again. I said something that offended you, and I apologize sincerely. That wasn't my intentions. I seriously was chuckling when I said it. And I know that to be true. So, I can only say I'm sorry for my actions. I can't apologize for anything else anyone else has said or done. I can only apologize for the things that I've done. But, you know, it was a rough day today. Talk about solitary confinement.
That was crazy last night.
Everybody was crazy. It was ridiculous. Honestly, I felt like I was in the Twilight Zone. It's so fucking... And this is the funny part. We're gonna laugh about this shit later on. Whether it's at the rap party or whether it's at the jury house or whatever, you're gonna have to laugh to keep from crying because it's ridiculous. You know, and it's funny because, you know...
It's a mental institute.
I was kind of talking to... And every year this happens, but
Really?
apparently we were feisty.
Apparently what, we're a feisty group?
Yeah. Some seasons, it's, you know, people can kind of say things and it's not that big of a deal. And some seasons, one little thing just opens up.
But they said that they think that we are the most feistiest out of all the shows.
I think so. It's crazy. So then when they said that to me, I'm thinking, oh my God, will I have my job when I get back home? What will I do? I think my funniest moment is when Jerry called me a dum-dum, and I said, Rice fucking University, look it up. And I'm like, yeah, that probably didn't go so well. Rice effing University? Yeah, that's going to be embarrassing. We've said and done some crazy things.
There's a lot of things that are going to be embarrassing.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So much it's going to be embarrassing.
It is so crazy. It's funny you came in here because she's like, well, did you get your feelings hurt? And I'm like, yes.
Are you serious?
I swear. Because at first I was like, you know, I miss my family. I went through all of these, like, I miss my family. I miss this. I miss that. And she's like, okay, well, what do we need to really get to? What's the real issue here? And I was like, well, then Keisha said she wanted to talk to me.
Guests. You are not allowed to talk about your diary room sessions with other house guests.
So basically, it was just perfect timing for you to come in here. I appreciate it.
You're just like, I am not a mean person. And I don't like hurting people's feelings. But I can't.
You got your feelings hurt,
Exactly.
too.
Like, I am, you already know how I am. Like, if I'm like, I stand up for myself in an instant. You know what I mean?
Me too. Although I've gotten some feedback, and apparently if we do the 8-minute routine or the go work out, that'll help.
Really?
For the rest of the duration of your career in the house, walk away.